Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to unbox my color cubes. I've kind of thought about buying them ever since they first came out, since I first heard about them. And I kept talking myself out of it because it is a big expense. And I just wasn't sure how useful they would be. So I watched, gosh, a ton of people, hey Kiki, who have bought them, and they all seem to like them. So anyway, I just ordered them. I got like a little bonus at work, and so I set aside a little chunk of that money to spend, of course, on crafting. So I bought these color cubes. It's the newest version, and I got volumes 1 through 4. I didn't even know they had arrived because they put them at our front door, which we never ever use. I even have a sign out there, please don't leave packages at this door. And it kind of slipped down. I guess they ignored it. So my boss came over to bring me some paperwork because I'm working at home right now because of my back issues. And she happened to see it on the front porch. The label was all faded. It had been out there like a couple of days in the hot sun. So I did open the first box while she was here. And let me see. So it comes in this really nice box. It's packaged real well. There was a piece of foam on top, and there's a piece of foam underneath also. So, and this one is open. I'm afraid they're all going to fall out when I turn this upside down. We shall see. There we go. See, there was a piece of foam on top as well. And then this is around them. So they're packaged really well so the boxes don't get dinged up. So this is volume 1. It does not say on the outside of the box, but they do give you a little sticker with a 1 on it. So I'm keeping that with the boxes for now. So you can see they come with a little box that has the tabs in it. So you can either use this one is, the first section is Enchanting Landscapes. It gives you a picture of every card. Or you can turn them this way and just use it. Just use it by the number. If you can see that. I don't know how well that shows. Let's see. Because I want y'all to be able to see it. But anyway, so that's really helpful. And I just like to put the name in the front. So, and I'm not going to go over every single one of these because we have 4 boxes here to open. But I am just going to show you some of the... And my boss was so funny because she was like, well, they sure would have been helpful when we were picking out colors for the library. So these are all similar, which makes sense. They are in the same section. So similar, but slightly different. Love this. And one reason I got them is I find myself reaching for about the same I don't know, 5 or 6 ink pads all the time. And I have about 102 ink pads. Maybe not quite that many if you don't count like the embossing ink, or the specialties like the white ink. But that's a lot of ink pads to have when you don't utilize them. And let me see here. I'm going to scratch at my box. There we go. So this is volume 2. Come on. Get this off. Let's see. So there's our number 2. This is the little box they give you. I don't know if this thing come off. The other one just slid right off. See, once I get on camera, it's going to give me problems. There we go. So it tells you 250 cards per box, and you get 11 of these tabbed dividers. So you pick your card, match your colors, and start your project. So here's the box that has those tabbed dividers. And I keep this card. And I'll show you the colors on here. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Focus. There we go. So this is Amazing Places. On this side it gives you the card numbers. I love it with the blues. Oops, sorry. I think I'm out of the camera frame. Ocean Life. This is Spectacular Skies. Everyday Life. Cityscapes. A lot of masculine color palettes here. Fun and Festive. And give y'all a chance to see that. Petals and Blooms, so a lot of floral colors in here. Farmer's Table. Really pretty. Again, some really pretty, what I would think of as masculine project colors. Cosmic Wonders. Smooth Gradients. Wonderful Wildlife. And again, a lot of beautiful masks. I love this one. So, and this is turned around. So let's look at some of these last ones. Let's see, that starts at $4.76. Like I said, I can't show all of them because we'd be here forever. But that is absolutely beautiful. Zoom out just a hair. Okay. Why is my Zoom not working? There we go. Okay. These are really pretty. And I'm just not a color theory person. You know what I mean? Which is probably why I use the same, I don't know, 6 to 10 colors all the time. So I'm hoping having these will help a little bit. See, these have this section would be good if you're trying to make masculine cards and you don't want, to go too florally. Really, really pretty. So it'll be interesting when I start using these to see how well I can do at matching up my colors. Let's see. What did I do with my number 2? There it is. So let me set those off to the side. And there is more, because I got volumes 3 and 4. Let's back this out so y'all can see. And box them. Okay, come on. Thought maybe I could just take this all out in one fell swoop, but did not want to cooperate. Yeah, these away. So let's see. Which is which? This is 3, so that's 4. These are super well protected. These are nice boxes. Oh, good. That came off nicely without giving me a fit. And again, here's our cards to tell us what is in the box. Talks about matching your supplies. So let's see. That is breathtaking sunsets. A lot of really vibrant colors here. Coastal views. Sorry, can't seem to stay in the frame. Floral arrangements. Interior design. Majestic mountains. Neon glow. Sugar rush. Retro flare. Rainbows. Fancy foods. And beautiful birds. And I'm just going to grab a few out to show you. And these are suggestions of things that go well together. You don't have to use, it's not telling you to use all 5 of these colors on one project. You can if you want to, but you can just pick, like maybe 3 colors to use on your project. But it just helps people like me who are not super savvy about what exactly goes together. Oh, and on the back of the card, these numbers go with their, so if you get the downloadable computer version type, that's their card numbers on there. I did not get that, couldn't afford to get both. And this will give you suggestions of different shades of that same color. Lighter to darker. These are some vibrant colors. That is pretty. And of course, the illustration / photograph just shows you where you might see these colors. So it's really nice. I love these. I love this color palette. And tell you what, I'm just going to get, come on, plenty of space in there. I'm just going to grab a few more here and put my police card in there. And you don't have to buy like this, the whole thing. These 4 boxes, I believe, were $130. But you don't have to buy all 4. There's really plenty of variety. But I've just wanted them, so I got them all. And I do like that they have the lighter, they have the gradient here of the colors. Just going to kind of flip through these quickly. So that, I didn't see a number in here. When I opened it, I set it to the side and not... Did it fall out? I didn't see it. That is kind of interesting. Oh well, if it's here, I'll find it. And box 4. You all have been doing well. I saw the back specialist Wednesday. And I have curvature of the spine. I am just shy of being diagnosed with scoliosis. I have bone spurs on my spine. And not only is it curved, like the back is curved. If you look at it like facing me, the vertebrae are wonky. They're out of alignment. And there's air between some of them. And he said that's not good. So, something? These 2 don't have a number. There is no number in here. I may ask about that, because that's weird that they would have 1 and 2, but not 3 and 4. Okay, there we go. There it is. So is the other one in here? Yes, it is. I'm obviously going to have to stick those numbers on the front of the boxes. Okay, turn this around and I'm going to have to stand up now. I can't sit for very long, so I'm going to have to move this light so I can see. So there is Cakealicious. Ooh, I like some of those colors in there. Lots of chocolate. My favorite. Cyberpunk. A lot of brights. Fantasy. Pastel tones. Vintage vibes. Was I off camera or out of the frame when I showed y'all that one? It's the pastel. Vintage Vibes. Into the Woods. Really pretty. Lots of different blues, greens, browns. Architecture. Juicy Fruits. Bugs and Butterflies. Really pretty. This might be my favorite so far, as far as the overall. Wedding Bliss. Signature Drinks. And also don't let those section names put it into your head that that's what you have to use them for. Like you have to be doing flower card for the florals. That's just sort of a I don't know what you would call that, but anyway. So if that distracts you, the names, just use the numbers. But anyway, those are the 4 boxes. I'll tell you, I want to see Bugs and Butterflies. That is cards 931 to 950. Oh, that 930 is pretty, isn't it? Anyway, let's look at some of these. Just pull these out and show them real quick. That's beautiful. Now I love these colors. See, I never pull out orange. And orange and teal look so good together. And I never think about it because I'm like just not an orange person. $9.32, beautiful. $9.33. It's pretty with the blues and grays. And there you have, that's almost Christmas colors. And then they say these are like, I don't know, like well-known color names or something. But I don't really pay that any attention. Again, this sort of yellow, brown, ochre color. I just never pull those out. I tend just to do a plain Jane rainbow all the time. That's pretty. I don't use purple a lot either. And I don't know why I don't use purple a lot. I like these colors together. So anyway, that is, oh, look at those colors. I've been wanting to do some bead cards. I haven't done hardly any crafting since all this back stuff started. But anyway, the specialist put me on new medication. I'm taking 2 different things now. And it's helping a lot more than just being on that pain medication. I thought I'd pull these out. These are some of the, I don't know, these the bug ones. Anywho. So just to show y'all some of these beautiful, beautiful but I hope now that I'm feeling just a tad better, I still can't sit very long because it will really start hurting. So I'm like back and forth to the heating pad and my desk. And then in the evenings, I've just been really kind of bad off at the end of the day. But that's my story. It hasn't stopped me from buying craft things, I'll tell you that. Here we go. So that's my 4 boxes. Really kind of excited to get them. And I'm looking forward to pulling them out and actually using them. But it's going to take me a minute to start. I'm just going to pull out a card at a time and match it up to my inks and see how well I can do. So anyway, that's it's going to be a process to get used to using them. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's all I have this evening. I wanted to just share these while I open them up and let you sort of see a little sample. You've probably all seen at least one person using them. I know Alicia over at Call Me Crafty Owl, she uses hers a lot. And I've seen a couple other people use them. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.